Ladies and gentlemen, in my speech, in this debate, there is something that we need to establish in the beginning. What is technology? In this debate, there are a lot of jargons speaking of technology advancement and such on, but in this debate, everyone already has failed to actually define what technology is. I will define it right now. Technology has a lot of branches in its own. In this debate, most of us talks about space exploration technology, but what I need to say to you that space exploration technology has no correlation with other kinds of technology such as healthcare technology or environmental technology and such on. And that is a grouping that we have to consider in here. So, for example, if you are trying to improve the healthcare technology, you won't actually be improving the space technology and vice versa. And that is why, and that is what I need to establish in this debate. And furthermore, I would like to go to my rebuttal. First, I would like to bring one major rebuttal towards them. They mentioned that this actually can actually unify people, but this even can actually unify people. The thing here is that no. The thing here, people in fact to glorify this too much and become too proud of self to actually unify with our people. For example, us Americans, this is the exact reason why American people agrees and votes for interventions and war and such with our countries because they see their countries as a lesser being because of this space war, because of them winning this space war. And that's not what the definition of unifying at all. The thing here is that on the other hand, because of them not winning the space war to the failure, is actually what makes people realize that they isn't that powerful, that they isn't God. And that is why this is what makes them pursue diplomacy rather than intervention and such on, which unifies people. And that is why on their side of the house, we will never unify people. With that, I would like to go to my crash analysis. In this debate, there are two topics there are two questions that need to be answered. First of all, which side actually offers the best action for US to actually win the geopolitical war and solve? And second of all, which side offers the best for sustainability of human? First of all, thank you. First of all, which side offers the best action for US to win the geopolitical war? The thing here is that all they care is that okay, we have to win, we have to defeat the other by ongoing war. We have to defeat the USSR by increasing the troops' morale and our support from allies. The thing here is that they are thinking in the scenario that they have to go to war. The thing here, all of their action is actually making things worse. Why so? This creates more tension. This creates a never-ending war, both politically or even trading, and we already see right now. And also, like us, the closing of government already said before, that this actually leads to hatred towards to the US people because of we being too overproud and seeing others as lesser. This actually creates terrorism. For example, this is one of the reasons why ISIS is easy to gain followers to actually hate on America because of the hatred itself already exists because of this. And that is why. On the other hand, if the moon landing actually never happened and there is no such thing as this over pride and such on, we can actually bring diplomacy, like I explained before, and we can actually get a better approach and a better result. Not having to go to war, not having to throw away our relationship with our countries and such on. We can achieve unification just like what they wanted. And that is why we won the first clash. Second of all, which side is the best to actually for the sustainability of humans? Here's the thing. They mentioned about how this contribution, this event actually contributes to exploration tech investment and such on. But the thing is that they never actually explain is what is the correlation of space exploration investment or tech to our our problems in Earth is the sustainability of human itself. They scratch of them saying that it's better for us to actually find a new final explanation so that we can continue our life. The thing here is that they never actually explain how we can reach to that point, and now I want to explain it. The thing here is that we won't. Even if we do reach that point, it will take very, very long time. Maybe we already extinct at the moment, even with this. Even with this investment, because space exploration is not an easy job. Right now, we cannot find anything. We cannot go out of even our galaxy. And our galaxy itself already been proven that there can come in life, and that's already, it's just utopian for utopian belief in that they're proposing. The thing here is that they also fail to give the correlation towards the advancement of human technology that we use in Mother Earth itself. They mentioned about how this actually, how this will actually improve healthcare in Earth or even food products. The thing here is that healthcare itself will actually improve on its own because people are ill and people needs to find the cure to actually do that. And at the end of the day, healthcare itself will be improved, and in fact, it will be much better. It will much better because we are not throwing our budget on that space exploration in the first place, which we don't actually need at all. And that is why. And also, the thing here is that this creates the thing that makes this worse is that this space exploration, that this event creates a space war that encourages every country to actually do this useless thing, which furthermore also lowers the whole healthcare on our Earth, and so sustainability of human race in our Earth itself won't actually happen on their side. No, thank you. Because on our side, we can use this capital to actually improve healthcare directly to the healthcare. We can actually improve foods or such on. And with all of this, and because all of that, that is why our side is already obvious for our side to actually sustainability of humans. Yes.
With the collapse of the USSR, we got internationalization, which gave the rise of the interstate efforts to combat 21st century challenges like climate change, terrorism. In your worst case scenario, where communism succeeds in expanding, states would have isolated themselves. Explain how bipolarity ends on your side to achieve the change of the international forces.
I don't see the correlation. When talking about sustainability of human, like I mentioned before, the main thing to do is actually to unify, to actually work together. What they're achieving in here, this race, is all egoistic. They're not actually thinking about the sustainability of human. They're just thinking, oh, it's cool to go to moon, so we just go to moon to get support. That's what they're saying, and that is why on their side, even with any deals and such on with technical objects and all, it won't actually happen on their side. On our side, in fact, like I already mentioned, we can actually create a climate change awareness towards it. We can actually improve people's knowledge to actually care about our Earth. That we don't actually need to leave our world. We don't need to leave Earth, or we don't actually need to space exploration. And with all of this is why we proudly propose. Thank you.